Hi, I'm Richard Meritzer, the ADA coordinator for the City of Pittsburgh. One of my responsibilities is to make facilities in the city more accessible for people of all disabilities. That includes the low hearing. One of the projects we're embarking on currently is to put hearing loops in all of the senior centers that have microphone systems, so that the background noise can be eliminated and people with hearing aids can hear much more clearly. This is a way for us to better engage our senior population and keep them more involved, and at the same time be able to get them interesting and important information on a more timely and correct basis. Nothing is more aggravating than having people having to ask everyone, what did they say? So this eliminates that and allows people to better participate. Catherine, for those who don't know, can you tell us something about what hearing loops are?
Yes, most of all, I can tell you that we've all, as people with hard of hearing people, had a dream that we could get clear and useful information at our houses of worship, at our movies, and wherever people assemble. And this is indeed what a hearing loss does. It connects us, rather a hearing loop does, it connects us to the outside world. And I wear 2 hearing aids, and with you I'm using an assistive listening device because it's only for small groups. And then if I were in a large room, I would use a loop. And that would be very, very simple if my hearing aid has a telecoil. A telecoil is kind of a connection between, this is non-technical, a connection between my hearing aid and the loop that brings information directly into my hearing aid. So all I have to do is make a switch right here. But if I do not have a telecoil in my hearing aid, then there's an accessory, probably a headset or something like that, that I would have to add, and it would be connected to a device which connects to the hearing loop.
The loop, as it's normally called, is literally a loop around the audience. It's a very thin wire, and it's usually hidden, if possible, in the architecture or the decor of the space. But in order for the loop to work, it has to work in conjunction with a public address system.
A speaker system.
A speaker system, yes. And it's really, this loop is like an antenna. It's like a small broadcast station, and the people sitting in or near that wire, and the wire is usually hidden for architectural sake, are the receivers. It's like your own small radio in your ear.
I'm here with Bob Wilson, who is in charge of the kitchen, among other things, here at the Brighton Heights Healthy Living Center. Bob, one of the reasons we want to put hearing loops into our senior centers is because we've heard that seniors have a terrible time hearing when there's announcements being made. Do you find that to be true?
Absolutely. I find that every day on a daily basis that seniors that come into the center, they have difficulty hearing.
Okay. One of the things the main reason the hearing loop is there is to eliminate all the background noise, so that what's said in the microphone is conveyed directly to the hearing aid. Do you think that would help?
Of course that would help. Anything that would help, the people to understand, because there's certain rules and regulations that they have to follow when they're here, and certain procedures that we do when we eat and we do different things, and they need to know that. And hearing would be that's where it begins.
They do make announcements on the loudspeaker system, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What type of announcements?
Oh, anything that's going on in the center, like, on the first, now when we are going to eat and stuff like that, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance and the flag.
You also do exercises?
Yes, in the other room there, we go do exercise. Oh, we do that here too.
You do that too, yes.
Yeah, we do that in the morning too.
Yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that having the microphone system that can be well heard is helpful?
It would be, yes, very much so.
And from your perspective, it's worth the cost?
From my perspective, it's worth the cost. But that has to be evaluated by each using organization. And it'll be more worth it as you constantly and politely remind the users of it.
And if you need information, there are a number of places that are really important for you. And the first one is the Hearing Loss Association of America, which is the largest consumer organization in the United States for people with hearing loss. And we have our local group right in the Pittsburgh area. The second one is the American Academy of Audiology. A third is something called Loop Organization. All of these are on the web, so you can access the information there.